What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Borderlands the pre-sequel unique weapon guide, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the Two Scoops. Now the Two Scoops is one of the two weapon rewards you could get from the Ice Holes mission. You're going to see in a second. I forgot what it's called. Bunch of Ice Holes mission. Either that or the Ice Scream. I've already covered the Ice Scream. If you'd like to see that video, a link will be in the description below. But now we're going over the counterpart to it, the Two Scoops. And these guns are very, very, very different. Obviously, you know, one's an assault rifle, one's a shotgun, and this one's the shotgun. But anyway, this is the Bunch of Ice Holes mission. Basically, you know, you pick it up, and she sends you to go to, like, this cave and take a drill and make a bunch of holes and get some ice out of it. And then the bar bot is all like, hey, bring me that ice from a bar, even though I don't run the bar because Moxie's gone, and I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway, if you bring it to him, you get the Two Scoops. If you bring it back to her, you get the ice cream. It's funny though, because you take her drill back to him too, even though he has no use for the drill. He just wanted the ice. You like hand him the drill, which is too big for him to hold. Maybe he'll like integrate with the drill or something, as I fail to get up to the bar bot. But anyway, yep. So you give it to the bar bot here, and that's how you get the Two Scoops. Now the Two Scoops, it's kind of weird. 11% weapon damage. Plus 11% weapon damage. Normally Jakobs shotguns have a rather high percentage, but this is a rather low percentage. It freezes enemies. It has an 8% chance to freeze, but I don't believe that, because it's like you'll see like every shot freezes an enemy. It's crazy. It's not even that, like, it's not a good gun. It's really bad in terms of like the damage output, but it can be used for some things. I'll get into that in a second. But as you can see, I'm trying to fire at this dude and I'm like, wait, what's going? And then I hit him and he freezes. It's like, okay, well, what's all this? It's like exploding. It's exploding. I'm trying to hit him with it, but it's not working. I'm like, whoa, what? How do you even bullets? And it takes me a while to figure out that you have to aim at the ground. You have to get those two big Two Scoop projectiles hit their feet for it to do any damage, because it's like an explosive cryo shotgun. Also, this is one of the few Jakobs weapons that have an element. I just kind of realized that. I completely forgot. They're becoming more and more common, that they just seem less rare. But anyway, I'm trying to like destroy this guy, and it's just not working. I'm like, this gun sucks. This gun is garbage. It's not exactly garbage. If you hit him at the feet, like here, I figured out. It's like, oh, that's how you do damage. It's still pretty bad, but it's a good way to get that like little cryo element in your aspis to throw it alongside what you already, if you have Zeus's raid, then you're doing 3 elements at the same time: cryo, fire, and shock, which is cool. But I don't know, I don't see this being useful on anyone besides Athena, mainly because like what's really good for it? I mean, if you want a good reliable freeze gun, just look at the job done. It'll freeze a lot of enemies and it'll freeze them very, very quickly. But it's probably better for like Athena and her melee side. She could like absorb the cryo with her aspis, so she'll never really be affected by it. So that's good. And then you could go in with your like melee style whatever and go in like melee their crits or whatever and just like one hit them. Now if you're running a shooting star, you obviously don't need to. But if you are not running something completely broken, not that it's a bad thing if you want to run something completely broken. I've used it as well. But still, if you're not, then that's a good strategy. In case they ever nerf the shooting star, which they kind of should, but I'm not even going to complain because Nisha's broke as hell. But anyway, this gun's bad. This gun is more for utility than offense, honestly. Its only perk to it is that it could freeze a good reasonable group of enemies, like a reasonable size. It could freeze them like pretty much instantly. Like it only takes like 2 shots, even though it says 8%. It just freezes and freezes. It has a really cool effect. It looks really cool. The effect, not the gun. And I don't know. It's a cool concept, but it just doesn't hurt people. So it's a gimmicky gun. If you want a more offensive one, get the ice cream. If you want to use this gun for its utility, then get the Two Scoops. Or if you just really don't care, don't get either of them, because they're not really that worth getting. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I may die here because the Two Scoops is not going to revive me, but the Rosie's always pulling through. The Rosie's always pulling through. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this weapon guide. I want to thank y'all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.